As you have previously learned, building a website using responsive design requires a responsive grid and responsive breakpoints. Bootstrap provides both of these as part of its library. The Bootstrap grid system helps us to create web page layouts through a series of rows and columns that house our content. For the grid, Bootstrap uses a 12-column grid system that can be fluid or fixed. The Bootstrap's grid system always has a container, rows, and columns. The container is the root element of your grid. Bootstrap's grid system always starts with the container. The container contains pads and aligns your content. Its width is determined based on the current responsive breakpoint. You can add rows, and inside each row, you can add columns. Let me demonstrate how we put this all together by using Little Lemon's website as an example. Alright, I have opened my joesburgerindex.html file. In this web page, I have added 2 columns to my row. Bootstrap is smart and will set the 2 columns to span 6 column spaces. If I want to control how many spaces a column uses, I can suffix a number. Let's shrink the price column to 4 spaces and expand the menu column to 8 spaces. To do this, I add the suffix -4 to the col CSS class above the prices heading. I also add the suffix -8 to the col CSS class above our menu heading. But here's the amazing part of Bootstrap. I can configure my content to use different layouts based on the device using the breakpoint-specific CSS rules. Let's have the content stack on top of each other on mobile devices and have them display side by side on desktop devices. Since columns will wrap to new rows, if we exceed the 12-column space, we can use this to stack content. For mobile devices, I'll set the columns to use 12 spaces, each by adding -12 as a suffix to the col rule for both columns. Then for desktop, I'll set them to 6 columns each by using a col-LG rule and adding the column sizes -6 as a suffix. I will save the file by pressing Ctrl and S or Command S on a Mac and open it on my web browser. Notice that now the columns are side by side. Next, I open my web developer tools by pressing the F12 key. In the top left corner, there is a mobile phone tablet button. Clicking on this button enables the device mode. This allows me to simulate different devices. I select to view my website on a mobile phone device. Amazing! My content has stacked vertically on mobile. Bootstrap has ensured our website will work on a mobile phone thanks to its CSS rules and grid system. This will save a lot of development time by not needing to develop different content layouts per device. Bootstrap's grid system is very powerful and suitable for most development needs.